didn't think there would be very many in this stream because I believe Mandy Bell is over there saying her goodbyes. But, and I won't be here long, I'm sure, because, it's the middle of the day. And hello, Red Dragon, Perplex, Letha, Samara. But today, boys and girls, we're going to talk about freaks. Hey, Republican Ash, Only Fools Lie, Carla Marie. We're going to talk about freaks. And freaks are people that take, hey, everybody, freaks are people that take YouTube to a whole new level. That's what freaks are. Okay? This is not just tit for tat, YouTube bullshit, tit for tat. That's YouTube. Hey, Carla Marie. Hey, everybody. This is actually about freaks. People who have nothing better to do with their time than to sit and go through someone's every video from years past. Ash, everybody's never gonna just stop fighting. But and the fighting back and forth, the tit for tat, that is what it is. It's the level that people go to dedicate whole channels to attack somebody, to go through years worth of videos to attack somebody. And I'm not just talking about like the dumb tit for tat shit me and Brian do, okay? Because trust me, I don't sit through all of his years of videos looking for his words. I don't. I can call him out enough on his everyday shit. I'm talking about Lorraine, for instance. Lorraine, are you out there? Because you are what I consider a freak. When your whole goal is to sit hours, it has to take hours to sit and take somebody's words and put them in little clips without any context at all. See, I almost made a little clip of Brian the other day talking about planting bombs just for shits and giggles. But that would have made me a freak. And I don't want to be a freak. If I'm going to call you out on something, it's going to be called out on what you were actually talking about. Hello to everybody. I'm not even really reading chat. But if you're going to sit and make channels of people, and that's all your YouTube experience is focused on one human being. And then you don't even put it all out there. You just put what you think sounds that fits your narrative. And I hate using that word because it gets thrown around so much. That's being a freak. When your end goal is to get someone off YouTube, if that's your end goal, what the hell are you going to do when they leave YouTube? Let's take Mandy Bell, for example. People's end goal is to get her off YouTube. What are they going to talk about? Who are they going to talk about? Who are they going to troll? What are they going to do with their time? They don't add any constructive conversation to any chat or any panel they go on. They just troll one particular person or make videos about one particular. So for the freaks out there, and the freaks are the ones that, threatening to put people's real life stuff out there. Someone confided in you. Someone took the time and confided in you, thought you were their friend. And now you're going to run around and threaten to drop this personal, real life information. Then guess what? You're a freak. If you just sit on YouTube all day long looking to pick some one individual apart, and I know you guys are sitting there saying, well, what about what you do to Brian? Well, let me tell you something. What I do to Brian is everything that he does to me, and he has done to me and others for years. But I can promise you, I don't go into Brian's real life. I don't sit and look at all of his videos because Brian's been on YouTube for a lot of years and try to find little clips of what he says. I don't have game night where we use Brian's children's name or, uh, as it, or the answers to the questions, Keck stain chair, or crazy eyes, uh, beer cans. You know, I don't do that. I'm not a freak. It is downright mean, Samara. It is. So let me ask you freaks out there. When you run these people off of YouTube that you think you're going to run them off, and in some cases it might work, what are you going to do then? What's going to be your content then when these people leave? Who you going to mess with then? Who you going to troll? Who you going to threaten? Who you going to, what are you going to do then? Because that's all you do. That's all you do. That's the only thing you contribute to YouTube, is going after the same individual day after day after day, creating as much chaos as you can create day after day after day. That's what you do. So what are you going to do when those people close up shop and actually leave YouTube? No, Laura, I know you're never leaving YouTube. But there's people that talk about leaving YouTube because now they're being threatened. Right. They'll find another victim. That's exactly what they'll do. They'll find another victim. And I do say victim because if somebody is being targeted every single day, every single live stream, every single chat, then they are the victim of a freak. That is being the victim of a freak, you know. And like I said, some people can sit in here and say, well, what about what you do to Brian? You know what I do to Brian? I call out Brian's bullshit. That's what I do to Brian. And that's not being a freak. That's being a YouTuber calling out somebody's bullshit. But you know what I don't do to Brian? I don't make troll accounts with this little girl's names in it. As a matter of fact, I've never had a troll account with Brian's name in it. I don't think. I've had one troll account and I got busted on it. Thank you, Clary T. Even though Marshall likes to take credit for it. and I was even a decent troll. I wasn't even a mean troll. I was a decent troll. But if you want to sit on YouTube and you want to call people out for their bullshit, that's one thing. Hey, darling Nikki. But if your only purpose on YouTube is to harass and make videos about and make lies up about and threaten people with their personal information being released, then you, if you're listening, are a freak. I watched Hello Starlight the other day in her car going somewhere. I don't know where she was going because I'm not a freak. I don't care where she was going. And she's saying, this is why we can't have nice things, Mandy. This is why we can't have nice things, Mandy. And you know what it was about? It was about Mandy striking one of their game nights. And do you know why Mandy would strike one of their game nights? It's because of their disgusting questions, answers. Go watch one of their game nights one of these days. Go watch one. The whole thing is Keck's stinky crotch or crazy eyes beer can, whatever. The whole game. And that's why we can't have nice things, Mandy, because we can't sit around and make fun of you and make fun of your children without you striking us. That's why we can't have nice things. That is a freak. Thank you, Nadia, for that definition. Nadia says, informal definition, behave or cause to behave in a wild and irrational way, typically because of the effects of extreme emotion, mental illness, or drugs. Republican Ash says, Tracy, Aratria can't control the names. I swear it's not her fault for doing that. Republican Ash, let me tell you what she could do if she wanted to, but she doesn't want to. She enjoys it too much. I really tried to give Aratria the benefit of the doubt, and I've said many a times that she tries to steer her game night away from all of that stuff. And all she'd have to do is, all right, guys, we're going to play games tonight, but we're not going to use people's names or children or, if you want to make up a name, be fucking, make fun of yourself. Bye, random guy Jeff. Sorry. Sorry for the drama. But I've just noticed there's a lot of freaks on here. And I didn't know what other name I could call them other than freaks. If you want to make up funny names to play a game night, then why would you make it up about someone's children or uh, someone's crotch or that can be controlled, Republican Ash, because all Aratria would have to say is, guys, I'm over this. I'm tired of it. It's old news. I don't want, but no, it goes on all the time. But Hello Starlight gets on her live stream and says, that's why we can't have nice things, Mandy. So it's Mandy's fault that she doesn't want bullshit names in your all's game streams. It's Mandy's fault. I can promise you, Republican Ash, if I had a game night like that and somebody came into my game under a troll account about you, I'd be like, out, get your name, straighten out your name, make up something else. And some troll accounts are funny. But when it's every single night, every single day, I mean, every single night, every single day, a new video comes up about Laura, Mandy Bell. It's, hey, baby blues. No, if Mandy did that, then she's a freak too. No, Pugs, not forgetting about it. The truth, what did you eat for lunch? I didn't eat lunch, Stewie. But if somebody does it, you know, here or there, okay, whatever. I find it childish. But when you do it every single day, every single night, that's being a freak. You don't have to like somebody. You don't have to like them. But my God, man, it just goes overboard. I mean, I got news for you. When people say children are off limits, that's a damn lie. Families, children, they should all be off limits. And then when these people, what is some of these people's end game? You know, Lorraine, Laura's never leaving YouTube. You know she's not. So, do you really want to spend the rest of your days, Lorraine, going through Laura's old videos and pulling clips? Is that what you want to do? For those out there that Mandy Bell is your target. And I'm not saying Mandy Bell's hands are totally clean in anything. None of our hands are totally clean. But if Mandy Bell is your target and she leaves YouTube, okay, mission accomplished. Now what are you going to talk about? Now what are you going to talk about? Now who are you going to go after? Because that seems to be, I have literally seen YouTubers sit in a stream, do a live, and demand another creator talk about their health, their health problems. And I'm like, why? Why does this creator have to talk about their health problems with you? Just because if I came on here and said, I've got some health problems going on, that doesn't mean I have to sit and break it down for you. I don't have to sit and say, yeah, I went to the doctor and my blood count was this and this and this. And, I've seen that kind of shit. And to me, that is freaky. Tit for tat, do it. It sells. Tit for tat sells. Somebody pisses you off, go on your panel and talk about it. Somebody says something, you want to call them out about it, go on your panel and do it. But quit being freaks. I mean, literally freaks. People's personal lives being drug into freaking YouTube. Is that all you got? I mean, is that all you is that to me that's a form of intimidation by threatening to put out personal things that somebody has told you behind the scenes, which don't do that. Okay, don't tell people personal things behind the scenes on YouTube because we've all seen how that works out, haven't we? But that's an intimidation tactic. That's all intimidation. Laura isn't, or Lorraine isn't doing it to make Laura leave. She's just showing Laura for who she is. Those are Laura's own words and actions. Well, misbehaving, okay, we'll use that as an example. Like I said, I caught a small piece of Brian's live stream the other day, and he said he was going to go climb up 57 stories and plant bombs. Should I have put that in a video? Those are his own words. That's what he said. Should I put that in a video? Hey, Ballet Babe, long time no see, man. Yeah, you should have come in last night, Ballet Babe. We actually did trivia, which I'm going to do again. I'm going to try to find some true crime trivia. But misbehaving saying that Lorraine, no, misbehaving. Lorraine is a freak. I'm sorry that you disagree with me, but she's a freak. Anybody who puts that much effort into another human being is a freak. Because in my opinion, Stewie, in my opinion, if you spend that much time on one human being, you are obsessed. You are a freak. Right, darling Nikki, the FBI would be visiting them. But I didn't put it in a video because you know what? Because I knew what he was talking about. He was referring to his debate with Laura the night before on 9/11. But I very well could have. I could have clipped that little bit of what Brian said and put it in a video. And by the way, anybody that said I cheated, yeah, I'm not, nobody's being blocked. Stop it, Tuck. Anybody that said I cheated last night, liar, because I went back and watched my stream, and anybody that got it first, I said. So I did not cheat. But some of the immaturity level here on YouTube is astonishing to me. Some of these people, and I'm talking on both sides, I'm not talking one side or the other. They don't just get on their panel and call people out. It was not rigged, Stewie. You weren't even here, were you? But did you notice last night I did trivia and I had like 80 people in here, which is fine. I'm cool with 80 people. Any more than that, I would have really had a hard time keeping up with the chat. Okay, Republican Ash. Just letting you guys know, I'll bring up random things, okay? Off topic. Hope it doesn't bother you, Tracy. No, no, not at all, Ash. If I do something that pisses you off, or yeah, they were joking, Trisha, not Trish. If I do something that pisses you off, or I say something out of the way, and you want to get on your panel and call me out, go for it. But do me a favor, don't become a freak. Don't start taking little sections of all of my videos. And I'm glad, Mom Without a Watch. We're going to do it again. Marty McFly wasn't here, so Hey, let me tell you something, Marty McFly. Y'all make me get off track. I swear, I think I got ADD. Uh, Marty, you're gonna have a run for your money with Unknown Capone and Kaja and Nadia. Was it Nadia? No. Uh, there's a couple of them, Marty. You're gonna have a run for your money on the next trivia night. No, no, Ash. I know you didn't, but you said you were gonna start. No, no, I know you didn't, Republican Ash. I know. I know you didn't. I'm just saying. Uh, you know, getting on your panel and calling somebody out, okay, it's what, it's what we do. But to spend your every, and I'm not talking about you, Republican Ash. When I say you, I mean just people in general, but spending your every waking moment trying to drag somebody down is just being a freak. And I'm sorry if you all disagree with me, but that's my opinion. You were modding for Jules and it was crazy. Yeah, I know she goes through some freaky stuff. Jules have thought. I know she goes through some freaky stuff. I mean, and thank you, Michelle Porter. I mean, I'm sorry, I can't come up with another name other than freak when your every single live has the same person's name in the stream all night long. When you do games and you can't even do a game. Yes, Republican Ash, we can all agree to disagree. Yes. You can't even do a game night that you're not talking about somebody's children or somebody's uh uh home life. And then you know what else is freaky? This is what I've noticed. So we have a few creators that refuse to bend and take part in these immature hate campaigns against certain other creators. People like, and I'm going to throw it out there, people like Makeup Mobster, M's Coffee Combo. You know, they're like, nope, I'm not going to participate in it. So they start getting troll names made about them because people can't make them conform to their thoughts. So now we're going to start trolling them because they don't think just like we think. I don't troll people who think somebody that I don't particularly care for, which we all know is Brian. I don't troll those people and try to convince them to see things my way. They see Brian one way, I see him another. But I don't go and make videos about these people. I don't go and make troll names about these people. It's like you either conform and join in or you stand alone. And if you stand alone, be ready because we're coming for you. So again, what is the people's end game here? I'm telling you right now, Laura, and I like Makeup Mobster too, Kathy. Even though she judged me like really quick, but she's gotten over it since, and I've forgiven her, and it's all good. Brian does have some nice subs. The truth, many of these people dislike Laura as much as you dislike Brian. They are going to talk about her probably for as long as she stays on YouTube. She has to learn to ignore at least some of the time. Oh, trust me, Sarah, she does ignore some of the time. She ignores a lot of the time. If Laura actually addressed every single comment that was made about her, she would be a freak. She would actually be a freak. Republican Ash, read my comment. Okay, hold on. Tracy, listen, I like Ash and Hello Starlight and 180 and others, and everybody has the right to like whoever they want, and you guys too, talking in general. I totally agree, Republican Ash. Hey, Cork, everybody has the right to like who they want. Everybody has the right to support who they want. Everybody has the right to, but what people don't have the right to do, Republican Ash, is to try to destroy someone. Hey, Johnny Cuddy. People don't have the right to just focus on one individual. Well, I mean, they have the right. It's YouTube. They can do whatever they want, but they're going to burn out really quick when it's Laura, 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 Keck, 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 Mandy Bell, Brian, uh, Ben. So yeah, people do have the right to like who they like, to enjoy the streams that they enjoy. The trolling on Laura is over the top. Yes. Yes, it is. But trust me when I say, uh, Gina, the Truth Gray's people are called freaks. Why? I mean, me and Gray don't actually see eye to eye. I mean, the couple times, hey, Marianne Perkins, the couple times I've even spoke to him, he's called me like, I don't know, ignorant or something, but whatever. But I think Gray runs a pretty straight up channel. But you know what? Even if I didn't think Gray ran a pretty straight up channel, like this Marlo chick, I know people don't like this Marlo chick. They don't like her for her beliefs or whatever. I don't know her, never watched her. Uh, so people attack her. People don't like Jules of Thought because they don't like her opinions on things. And so people like, I mean, they literally like go after her. To me, that's freaky. But to say Laura needs to learn to ignore, trust me when I say Laura not only ignores a lot of what is said about her, but she also doesn't see a lot of what is said about her because it's if you guys can't see what I'm talking about when it comes to certain YouTubers and their absolute focus on one individual, then I don't know what to do. You're freaks for enjoying true crime. Oh no, I disagree. I love true crimes, Sasmar. If I could find a trial that was actually intriguing to me right now, I would cover it. But oh look, it's Venomous Catnip. I hope you came in a better mood today, Miss Venomous. But it gets to the point that sometimes it's obsessiveness. And maybe that's the word I should be using instead of freak. It's obsessiveness. And so far, I've been lucky. Nobody's been obsessed with me. Uh, so far I've been lucky. Nobody's really like put me on their target list, and maybe, you know, maybe, maybe I've just been lucky. Maybe I'm boring. Maybe I'm too small fry for anybody to go after. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I've had a couple videos made about me. Ooh, whoopee doo. Mark Sievers starts tomorrow, The Truth, and it's going to be good. I'll look into it. And, you guys saying that Laura brings some of this on herself. I'm sure Laura would admit it. I'm sure Laura would admit that she's gone on her channel, but I can tell you, I've seen it firsthand that 99.9% of the time, Laura is defending something. Well, thank you, Baby Blues. And like I said, we all do bullshit. We all get on panels and we all talk a little smack, and that's okay. It's okay for Brian to do. It's okay for Science Girl to do. It's okay for Molly to do. It's okay for Laura to do. It's okay for me to do. It's okay. You get up there and talk a little smack. It's okay. But some of it is like really obsessive. And what I'm seeing is even people that don't like Laura are getting bored with it. And then the people that they don't even like Laura and they're bored with it. Right, Cork. They're so bored with it that they decide, okay, man, I'm not participating in this shit. And the next thing you know, people start trolling them. People start, and I'm just using Laura as an example. Laura's not the only one on YouTube that people are obsessed with. So I'm just using Laura as an example. But even the people in my chat right now that don't like Laura, aren't you all tired of it? Because if they quit talking about Laura, then what's Laura going to have to talk about? She's going to she's going to move back to doing her crime. She's, and she's still going to talk a little smack because that's what everybody does, including me. If she sees somebody out there lying, she's going to call them out on it. So I don't know, Belly Babe. But I mean, and like I said, people in here are probably saying, well, you're a freak when it comes to Brian. No, I'm not. I call Brian out for his bullshit. Brian tries to call me out. Trust me, it never works out to his advantage. Uh, ha ha ha. That's my little jab there. But I don't spend my every waking moment going through his videos, picking his every word apart. Uh, my God, I don't even call him out on all of his lies, just some of them. It's obsessiveness that really makes me wonder. I got to be honest with you guys. If I had somebody like Lorraine coming after me, I fucking want to know who she is. Did you see how upset that chat got when she made a truce with Laura and don't? Oh, of course, Crazy Nurse Granny. I watched that chat. You mean Science Girls? Yeah, yeah, I watched it. It's pretty obvious that I watched it unfold. I watched Science Girl get up there and say, "Look, guys, I'm done. This is not what I want my channel. Uh, this is not what I want my channel to be. I'm not doing this anymore." And the next thing I know, the chat lights up, and you've got, shaking my effing head. You don't have to. Yes, Confetti Nola. when you said the other night that, and by the way, I went and checked out your channel and resubscribed because I see that you're putting your videos up about your life, your content, your photography, your it was deleted. Okay, we're talking about it in a good way, Confetti Nola, not in a bad way. So you're not, nobody's in here talking bad about it. We're talking about how you made peace, but yet your chat didn't like the idea of you doing that. That's what we're talking about. Sure. Uh, can I call you Alicia or do you want me to call you Confetti Nola? Yeah, we're not talking bad about you, Alicia. We're talking about the fact, I'm sorry, I called you Alicia anyways. But we're talking about the fact that you made peace and your chat was butthurt over it. Okay. Please be you and not a mooner or something. Not that you would moon me, Alicia, but please be the real science girl or whatever. Because I can't look at no ass today. I'm just not in the mood. But that's what I'm talking about. Certain people don't want peace. And it's okay to talk smack. It is. To get up there and talk a little smack about YouTube and YouTubers, that's cool. It's what we do. But your chat the other night when you said I'm not, this is not my channel, this is not where I want my channel to go, your chat was pissed off at you. I've dropped the link a couple times. I mean, there's just some people that are just never going to get along, and that's fine. I mean, that's just the way it is. We're just all a bunch of different personalities, and we're just not always going to get along. I don't see you backstage. Let me look. Hold on. Okay, where's backstage? Because I don't see you, Alicia. Wouldn't your little box thing show up where I just add you to the stream? Alicia, are you sure you're back there? I don't see nobody. All right, can anybody tell me where backstream is? Because I don't see it. Or backstage, because I don't see nobody's little box showing up. And you know what happens when I start touching buttons, buddies. Somebody will make a video about that. I think you have to go into StreamYard instead of YouTube. Ooh, now you're getting complicated there on me. I think you have to go into StreamYard instead of YouTube. I thought I was on StreamYard. I swear I'm not I've never had to do that before, Confetti Nola. They just take the link and the next thing I know their little box comes up and I just add them to it. I'm not being a bitch or I really don't I really don't know what I'm doing here, obviously. K-Town, McBill, don't touch my buddies. I hear you. Somebody will make a video that I touched somebody's buddy. Backstage is where you add people to the stream. I know, Trisha, not Trish, but I don't have a backstage. I have a banners, a comments, private chat. Let's see what else I got. That's all I got. And brand. Do I have her blocked? No. Why? I would never block. No, I don't. No, no, I don't have her blocked. Any other time I drop the link and somebody just pops up in a little box and I just add them to the thing. It says on top you are on StreamYards. Okay. Isn't that where I need to be? I know, Remy, but I don't know where backstage is. I understand what you're saying, but I don't know where backstage is. Let's see. If I start hitting buttons, you all, and something happens and I go off stream, then, well, y'all know I came on here to talk about freaks. It would be under your video screen. That's what I'm saying, and I'm the only one under there. All right, I'm going to start hitting buttons. This is going to get scary. All right, what did I just do? No idea. No idea what I did there either. You just typed in comments, private chat. There's nothing in my private chats. I swear I'm not lying, y'all. How come I've never had this problem with anybody else? Wait, is she on her phone? No, I'm on a tablet. You can't do StreamYard panels from your phone, Remy D. Or we can move over to Alicia's crib, I guess, because I don't know how to do any other time anybody's come on my panel, I've just dropped the little thingy mabob in the chat, the link, and next thing I know, they light up as a little box underneath my what you all are looking at. Oh, Remy D, not you, her. Oh, I don't know, Remy D. Are you on your phone? Uh, Confetti Nola? I'm not being a sucker, venomous catnip. Obviously, you don't like uh uh Confetti Nola, and that's cool. We're not Yeah, I can see Alicia in the chat. It's obvious you don't like that person and that's okay. We're not all going to like each other. I get it. I don't know, Alicia, why you can't just tap on the link and you just show up in a little box below my screen like everybody else does. I don't know why it's not working. I'm like not purposely keeping you out. I can promise you that. I wouldn't offer you the link and then say, no, you can't come up. I'm looking in private chat. I see nothing. I don't see any backstage. I'll have to Google that when I get off here. Where's backstage? Because I have no freaking idea. I've never had to deal with backstage. Anybody that took the link, somebody else try taking the link and see if it works for them. Yeah, I'm not here to argue. I came on to talk about freaks. And freaks are people that concentrate constantly on, well, I don't know. I copied it to the clipboard. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't meant to have a panel today. I don't know. I really didn't plan on, and I'm not like keeping anybody off. Anybody's welcome to come up as long as you don't show your ass. Literally. See, there's Trisha, not Trish.
You hear me?
Is that really? Yep. See, it worked for her.
The link a little bit up from the last one that you dropped, it said link ended. So that means that the link had expired. So she might want to try it through this new link. Not that it's a new link, but updated link. So I'll hop off and let her try again.
All right.
All right, bye.
Thank you. Venomous catnip. If you have a problem with Alicia's business, her clients, or whatever, yeah, Molly would be able to sort this out in 5 minutes. Right, Cork. Yeah, it is cold in Florida, Valley Babe. You're right. Guys, I'm not in the mood to fight. I'm really not. I swear I'm not. And while I have you all on here, I'm really great. I'm thankful to you all for supporting my stream. Carla Marie said this happened to me the other day. Yeah, it might mean you have to, I don't know, go out, come in. I don't know. You all know I don't know shit about this. I've knocked my own self off my own stream before. But you saw how easy Trisha just came up. Like I said, misbehaving. I've never had a problem with you. I always thought you were a really sweet sub when you supported Laura. And the fact that you no longer support Laura, that's your business. That's cool. But man, you've turned into an angry person. I see you in these live streams, man, and you just turned into an angry person. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to pretend to like anybody, but you don't have to be downright vicious, catnip. Whoever you are, Catnip, because you came in here the other day and you attacked me. And I try to let everybody have a say, but you've made it quite clear you don't like Confetti Nola. So we get the point. Do you know why I no longer support her and why I'm angry? Misbehaving, I saw how that went down, and I think it was proven that Laura didn't dox you. And that's the only thing that I ever heard come out of you is Laura doxed you. Laura didn't dox you. You put your information on a public, on a community. Anybody can go into Laura's Patreon and they can see community posts. You have to set it privately. No, Gina, why would you leave? Who told you to leave? Gina doesn't have to leave. Gina's always been nice in my chat. What? If you want to come up misbehaving and talk about it, you're more than welcome. But you said you left Laura because you didn't like the drama, and then you said that she doxed you, and she didn't dox you. She actually been nice in my chat. What? Okay, Alicia, you got an echo going, chick. But we don't all have to like each other. But man, we don't have to go fucking balls to the walls either.
Okay, hey, I'm sorry it took forever. Kay Smalls actually gave me some advice on how to do it. I had to close all my apps.
Okay.
So I wanted to say, first of all and foremost, that Catnip, Angelina, aka Angelina, she doesn't need to tell me what I need to do in my business that I've been owning for 15 years. I am a business woman. I am wired to be a businesswoman and educated enough to know that I get permission from my clients to post their images on social media, that all of the images that I post on social media have the family's names tagged in them, and they have permission, and that if anyone contacts my clients, you will get the blame for it because you are the only one that has ever asked me such an asinine question. The whole reason why I get the business I do is because I post on social media. So please move on and quit questioning me about my business. You don't know shit. Now that I squashed that, as far as Tawny bringing up something that happened in 1932, we have moved forward, and I have spoke with Marianne, and we don't need to bring it up. But Tawny, I think she's still back in the, 1932 era, where she's still stuck with the past and she can't move forward. And what I've noticed about the comments is the same thing happens in my chat. A lot of people just don't want to move forward. They want me to get on my panel and bash you and bash Laura. It's more of an entertainment instead of what they really, really want. And I could see it's happening in this chat, and I see it happening in Laura's chat. No matter what we say or do, y'all, people are not going to want to move forward, as it's happening in this chat and it's happening in another chat. No, dummy. No crazy nurse granny. No crazy nurse granny. Stop twisting what I said around. She took the first swing, crazy nurse granny. She took this first swing. She's talking about my business. She took it, so I didn't bait anything. So quit gaslighting.
Okay, well, like I said, obviously Alicia has her bases covered when it comes to her own professional life.
And if anybody touches that, I'm going to blame her. Because no one else has questioned that since I've been on YouTube. I've been putting photos of my clients on YouTube for over 15 years. Okay? Off and on, like through different accounts. I've been posting their images to my Facebook page for years now and tagging them. If they had an issue with it, they would let me know. But they are told ahead of time when I take their photos, you know, that it goes up immediately. Please. Oh my God. That is the most asinine statement ever. So you want to take a swing at my business and my professionalism, and I will come right back at you. So Crazy Nurse Granny needs to just go back home and go to the knitting community if she thinks that she's going to come at me sideways with some twisted shit. As far as moving forward, me and Laura talked it out. I cannot process this kind of anger towards somebody I've never met and sleep at night and wake up the next morning like everything's normal.
Okay. I totally agree with you. And like I said, you know, the tit for tat bullshit, okay, whatever. But Crazy Nurse Granny is a friend of mine.
Right.
A YouTube friend of mine. She's been very good to me. Obviously, you guys don't get along, and that's cool. But and I would never, you know, come on your panel and attack your chat, Alicia, because
you're welcome to if they come at you. If they come at you, you have a right to defend yourself. She's saying that
right.
She's saying a lie. I'm not trying to set anyone up, but don't come for somebody's business and expect not to get something right back.
I agree. So, you know, give it back to her. Go on your panel and give it back to her or whatever.
Oh, no. I won't be going live for a long time, the truth. I won't be going live for a long time because I'm not going to give these trolls what they want. What they want is for all of us to fight. I pegged it as soon as I saw whoever it is trying to set different people up. And I'm not going to do that. Now, you know, in my live the other day, did you watch the whole thing?
Which one?
The one where I went off on both Mandy and Laura.
No, I got to be honest with you. I did not watch the whole thing.
Okay. Maybe I know Laura's watching right now. I know Republican Atch probably watched. Did y'all see anywhere where I extorted someone?
Where you extorted someone?
Yeah. Y'all know what extortion is?
Well, yeah, but
okay.
No.
I didn't extort
I know Mandy
anyone.
Bell. Mandy Bell was running around saying that you were threatening her.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some people take threats differently.
Yeah.
But Mandy Bell was running around saying, and it's my understanding that you and Mandy have since worked it out.
No.
Okay.
I said the same thing to Mandy as I said to Perplexed. I'm going legal. That's it. And I'm not. I backed off. I'm not going to spend $1,800 to go legal on two strangers. Laura knows that in the end, her and I can definitely, you know, talk it out. We're on each other. Well, we're not on each other's Facebooks anymore, but she could write me on Facebook and we can handle this like adults. I'm not going to make 30 fucking clapback videos to prove my point. I don't need to. If these people can't, you know, get it just after one live, then I shouldn't have to keep reiterating it. You know, the real science boy, that's cute. That's cute. Of course. I'm so glad I changed my name. So,
but see, it's stupid shit like that, Alicia, that just doesn't bother me. I've had troll accounts made about me called The Lie. I mean, it's when people start making troll accounts about your children, and that's the kind of stuff I was talking about today.
I had someone do that.
That's creepy. That's freaky and creepy, and that shit don't fly in my world. If I see somebody come in here under somebody's, and I don't care if I don't like the person or not, if I see somebody come in here under, and no, I don't ban Remy D's turkeys because to me, that's not a big deal. That's just being silly.
Yeah.
But if I see somebody come in here, say your child's name is Daniel, and it's, you know, Daniel's fucked up mom or something.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? Then it's got to go. And I don't care who it belongs to. I don't care if it's somebody I consider a friend. I don't care. It's got to go.
Like, they're beating me up now, but it's okay. You know, it's going to happen if you come in my chat. I can't control the chat. Now, it's obvious you can't control everyone in your chat because they don't like me for some reason. They don't like me because me and Laura went at it. But this is a prime example as to why you cannot control your chat. Neither can I. I can't control my chat. Laura can't control her chat. Like it. They're
That's right.
like what they want. You know,
people are going to talk shit in chats. And I know you and Laura tried to make an agreement the other day that, see, this person's just making jabs at Brian, but it's nothing hurtful, you know. But, you know, now if they came in under Brian's child's name or something, I'd be like, okay, that's too much. That's, you know, that's too much.
Yeah, I like Brian. I have nothing bad to say about him because he's never attacked me. He's been my friend since last year, I think. You know, like I've been talking with him on YouTube since December.
Bertie Lanes wants to know if you're still doing your live about drug addiction.
Yes, I will continue on with that. I will continue on. I'm going to have the FBI guy up if I can get him up to talk about 9/11. But I can't do any more drama because like I'm not normal people cannot process this level of drama and wake up the next morning like everything's normal. I can't do it.
I agree, Desiree. Nobody needs to clap back at Mandy. She's upset, doesn't want to deal with it anymore.
Yeah, she's ready to move on. She's ready to move on. But I don't know, like, what do y'all think I have on her? Because I don't have anything on her. Somebody made a
you're probably just going to catch the blame because you and Mandy just had a fallout, but somebody's running around saying they're going to start dropping personal family stories or secrets that she's shared with people behind the scenes.
I would never do that to her.
Well, I hope somebody lets Mandy know. And Mandy didn't say it was you. Let me clear that up right off the bat. Mandy never said, Science Girl's going to start sharing my, you know, personal life with people. She never said that. I watched her live today.
She doesn't really share that with me, actually.
But this is the kind of shit I'm talking about. You want to get on a panel. You want to talk smack. You want to do this. Who cares? It's fucking YouTube, man.
Can truthfully Trish come up?
It's the personal shit.
Can Trisha not Trish come up? Can Trisha not Trish?
Yeah, she was just up here a minute ago.
Can Trisha not Trish come up? Whose dog is that? Your dog?
That's it's my niece's dog, and I'm about ready to go shut him out or shut him up, not shut him out.
Okay.
I love dogs, but
is this the one that snores?
The one that's smart?
No, the one that snores.
Oh no, that's my dog.
Okay.
Tough. This one's tough. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, I dropped the link. If Trisha wants to come up, Trisha's more than welcome to come up. You know, we're not all going to get along all the time. We're not going to agree with what everybody says. There's going to be personalities up there that we just don't like. You know, the fact that you like Brian, that's cool. That's not a big deal. The fact that I don't, that's not a big deal either.
I like Trump too, and a lot of people hate him. So see, there you go.
You know, we're just not all going to get along. But you have to agree yourself, Science Girl, that there's downright obsessions on freaking YouTube. I mean, obsessions.
There's obsessions in every community. And there's people that are Laura supporters that obsessively obsess. You just saw it in your chat where she's all worried about how I'm handling my business. You know, I've never had anybody touch me that personal on here. Do you get contracts for your clients? Are you kidding me?
Well, are we talking about venomous catnip?
Yeah, that's the most asinine fucking statement I've ever heard in my life.
Well, let me tell you my first experience with venomous catnip. That person came into my stream, said I was going to rot in hell for my dark soul and all of this shit. You know what I did? I ended up talking to him, not behind the scenes. I don't know who's behind the account, but I ended up just talking to him and letting him hang out in my stream. And hey, I don't have any problems out of him now. People are going to talk, you're big into your profession. That's what you do. You like your photography. People are going to talk about it. People are going to reverse Google and see if you, I actually did that to you. You posted a picture. I was like, I'm going to reverse Google this to see if she really did it. Trust me, I could not find it. You did it. It was a picture of a fucking spider.
Oh,
and I wanted to see if you really took that picture.
Yeah.
So I reversed Google.
I did that on a sick day.
So I did. I reverse Googled it and it could not find it. So I thought, well, it's her freaking picture. But people are going to talk about it, Alicia. It's just what it is. People are going to talk about you. They're not going to like your personality. They're not going to like, the way you fucking blow fake snow. I mean,
Alicia.
Who cares?
Alicia.
Mm-hmm.
I've never reverse Googled any of your photos.
I did. It's a really cool picture. And I wanted to see if she really did it.
I just wouldn't think to do that. It's just, I don't know. Who cares? I mean, I'm just kind of like,
I've had clients do
it out there. She's claiming it. So it's not my business to, it's not my business to know, but that's just me.
It's okay. I've had clients reverse Google my stuff. Did y'all know that?
Maybe a client would be different. I mean, I'm just a doctor.
I did it.
On YouTube.
I did it. I sure did. I was like, that's a really cool picture. I'm going to see if she really took that.
That's funny.
And she did, because it's not on Google.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I actually took it. It was a spider in front of my house. It was under my the overhead patio. And then it was like kind of like under the first story, and she was just chilling out. I didn't kill her because they eat mosquitoes. That's what we want.
Yeah, it's just
I only have a few minutes, you guys. What did you want me to come up for?
Yeah, are you the one that made the video that said I have information on Mandy? I just wanted to know. Like,
no, I said what info does Science Girl have on Mandy? And I put a question mark, and I put like, can anyone answer it? Because she texted me that night of Laura's live flipping out, saying that you wanted her to strike Laura's live. And I was like, why? And she said, well, she has personal info on me. And if she has stuff on me, that's what she said. She didn't say exactly personal. She just said she has stuff on me. And she said, if I didn't strike it, she's going to expose it all.
No, I didn't say that. But what I can do is just upload every email she's ever sent me and what I've sent her back.
Well, I was kind of, hesitant to even text her back because I really didn't want to know any of that. And I ended up telling her that in the text. I was like, whoa, like, never mind. I don't want to know anymore. I told her to stop. I told her to tell the truth, like tell Laura the truth about what she's saying, and people would respect her more. But she obviously can't do that. I've
never blackmailed her. I've never threatened her. I just said, stop making these troll accounts that are coming after us to set us up.
Yeah. And that's another thing. I hope Remy is here fucking listening, because I got a screenshot. I don't even talk about you, Remy. So I'd appreciate if you leave my fucking name out of your mouth. Haven't said a word about fucking Remy in a long, long time. And I get a screenshot because the bitch has me blocked. That's a fucking bitch move too, Remy. But anyway, I get a screenshot and this bitch is like, yeah, I bet Trisha's that St. John account, troll account, because they type alike. Well, first of all, if I wanted to fucking troll somebody, Remy, I wouldn't type how I fucking type, dumbass.
Okay, we don't have to
be a fucking troll. That's all I want to say. I don't have time to be a fucking troll, Remy.
Okay, well, we don't have to call dumbasses and stuff.
Right, but that's just, I'm
we
just
I
can-
know
saying,
it's Mandy behind that account. I know it's Mandy.
it's
how do
not
you
me.
know that though?
They're
I've
person.
been
They
in
are
plenty of chats
posting.
with that account.
They are posting personal shit that only she knew.
See, it's not me.
Yeah, but you don't know who she sent it to. That could now be uploading it to try to cause trouble between you and
Well,
Mandy.
now I have to go legal with it because I had to go legal with it in the beginning when a girl wrote a fake report on my business. So now I'm bringing Michelle up on my panel because that's the girl that wrote the report.
Oh my God.
And she's actually on my Facebook page. She suffers. She just got out of jail. The girl that wrote the report.
Why did she write that? Why?
We went at each other. This is like, you know how y'all go at each other
Yeah.
on YouTube? Well, her and I went at each other in real life. And if you look at the report, it's obvious I'm not ripping anyone off. She's going in there and talking all kinds of smack, and it was all debunked.
That's insane to me because
Okay, well, somebody went on to went on Yelp and did all kinds of bad Yelp reports on her family business.
I'm a member of Google. I could have all of that removed. I have like if somebody makes a fake report, like a fake like Yelp review, I can have it removed. First, they got to prove that they were a business client of mine. I make everyone sign contracts, everyone. And I was able to find out on that report who wrote it because we were able to track the IP address. So if anybody thinks they can write on it,
yeah,
I'll track them down and I'll sue them.
see, that shit's just
This bitch went to jail for writing this and going after someone else. She was put in jail. I could pull her mugshot up right now.
Oh, no.
No, I'm just saying she's got 6 of them. She's got 6 of them floating on Google.
Damn.
So her and I went at it, and then my mom went on there, and then my sister went on there, and then it was just a big mess. But anybody could post on there. Anybody could post on the dirty, just like they did with Laura. They got evil, vindictive people that want to hurt people. I know it's Mandy that's doing it because Mandy's the only one that knew about it. Mandy's the one that put it in the air for everyone to hear. I heard Nikki Lee is the one that got it. But,
well, I sit and say all the time, it's 180's troll, because 180 sits on his panel and actually brags about being a professional troll. But even I've had to admit, I can't prove that's 180. I'm not even going to.
Now I have to go legal. Now I have to go legal because that was a form of slander and defamation of character. So now that person's bringing it to life on here. So now I'm going to find out who the troll account is. Now I have to. So that way I can go after them for giving it life. Do you see what I mean? Now, if they were just going on there calling me a bitch, a slut, this and that, that's different. Okay. But now I have to go legal with it. Now I got to call my attorney. They're going to subpoena records. I don't care what I have to put up. All right. And now I got to go after this person that's doing this fake account. And if it is who everyone says it is, okay, if it's not Mandy, and it is, we have another person who we think might be involved that's known for making troll accounts in the community, I will sink her legally.
Well, if you find out who it is and for 100% sure, then do what you got to do. But Yaya just made a good comment. Hold on.
Everybody knows in this community that I'm a real photographer. So that's one debunk of the fucking stupid report. Everybody know. I mean, I've been to school. Like, it's just crazy what they're doing. It's crazy how they said I wasn't a real photographer in that report.
Somebody just said, no. Yaya just said, no, I don't go digging into your background shit. Messing with someone's livelihood crosses a red line. Yaya, I totally agree. Messing with Alicia's photography is bullshit. A messing, but let's remember, there's some YouTubers on here that this is part of their income. They do this for income reasons.
Right.
And they get messed with constantly. You know, if Laura's going to try to build her clientele and get back to doing her crime, which she's trying, trust me, I talked to Laura. She's trying. She's looking for a case to sink her teeth into. But every single day she's coming on here having to debunk lies, just like you like to do, Alicia. You don't like people lying on you.
But this is defamation of character. This is somebody trying to defame me, and there's a good possibility that, you know, now it's going to go legal because they're giving light to it here. This was flat out lies about my business. I am a real photographer. I did go to Tulane.
I do believe, I mean, I have no reason to question that. None. Why would I? Why would I question that? Desiree says, Alicia, you're wrong about Mandy now that you caused damage to others by attacking her.
I didn't attack her. I just said I was going legal on her. I've told her this before, and she was able to move on. She's the one that doxed me with this shit in the first place. She doxed me on her own channel.
Desiree says, Alicia, your new friends are giving you bad info. So I personally, and I need to stop doing it too, because I've called people out on accounts that I had no idea who they were. Oh, Laura's saying knock, knock. I've had, you know, I don't know who they are, but I've accused them of being these people, and I shouldn't have done it. If you know 110% and they're actually causing you grief in your real life, then take care of business, man.
Oh, I did. I went legal with it.
But I'm not going to jump on the It's Mandy bandwagon every single time a fucking troll account or a channel pops up. I'm not going to do it. I've been wrong too many times. Somebody say, oh, that's Brian, and turns out it's not Brian. Or, oh, that's serendipity, and turns out it's not serendipity. Or, and I'm just throwing names out there. I'm not going to jump on, oh, it's Mandy. You got people like Mary Ann that want to say every fucking troll account out there is Mandy. And it's not. It can't possibly be.
And we know who it might be.
Okay. Well, like I said, if it's affecting your real life, if it's affecting your finances, then fuck yeah, man, take care of business. But if it's just YouTube bullshit and they're calling me a whore or a liar or a drug addict, and I know I'm none of the above, then whatever. Go ahead, Laura.
All right.
No hollering and screaming, guys.
A couple things. One, Alicia, Tawny C is right. It's not slander, it's libel if it's written. But these are small troll accounts.
It is slander. It's defamation of character. She's saying I'm not a photographer.
Who cares?
That's serious, Laura. That's defamation of character.
Not serious. Who cares? Who are they saying it to? They're saying it to each other. Nobody is watching.
No, they're saying it. Are you talking about the original author, or are you talking about it on YouTube?
It doesn't matter. On that account, like, who cares? It doesn't even have views. It's like, stop worrying about these stupid little things and to say, like, I'm going to go legal. So let's say you get an account shut down. Then somebody else is going to open up.
I get that. You are right. You are right.
It's YouTube. If you're going to put yourself in the public eye, then put yourself in the then you're putting yourself in the public eye. You're going to be open to scrutiny. You're going to be open to things happening or people talking shit. PewDiePie people talk about this one. They talk about that. It doesn't matter how big or small you are. It just is what it is. Sarah, that's because of my own integrity. It has nothing to do with my business. Big difference.
Yeah.
No, I don't, Remy. If I cared about every little thing, that would be a different story. But trust me when I tell you, I do not.
Yeah, this is my livelihood. You know, this is something that puts food on my table. And my clients will never believe any asinine creature from here that would try to write them because they know when they hire me, they're getting the good stuff. They're getting good work. They're getting quality.
And that's what's important, Alicia, right there. You just said it. You just summed it up. Your clients would never believe some asinine troll from YouTube. Your work stands on its own, right?
Yes.
When you go to meet with a client, don't you have a portfolio that you take and say, these are past, present, this is what I did for a family. This is what I did for a wedding.
Sometimes, but they hire me and they'll usually pay me and book me on the internet based on what they see on my page.
On what page? Like a Facebook page?
Yeah.
Surely not your YouTube page. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't even let my clients know I am a YouTuber.
I agree.
I wouldn't do it.
And
But
guys,
there's a lot of people that there's a lot of photographers that are awesome on YouTube and they teach people. And that's what I wanted to come up here and do, is teach people.
but they
Okay.
also have negativity. No business goes untouched. Think about how many negative, look at like any major company.
I don't have one negative review.
Microsoft, AT&T, everything. They get sued every day.
But I've never had one negative review. None, not one.
Okay, but if you do have a negative review,
Mhm.
it's okay.
No,
Because
I fix it. I redo their images. I would
Okay.
redo them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how you handle it. That's cool. But Alicia, I don't have any problem with you. Me and you have done bullshit tit for tat back and forth. That's exactly what it is. Bullshit tit for tat. But I just think that if you're going to take your channel, and I'm definitely not telling you what to do with your channel. You do whatever you want with it. If you're going to take it in the direction of photography,
Mm-hmm.
then take it in that direction. Turn off your comments and do your thing.
Oh yeah.
But
this person definitely wants, they want to get a rise out of a community. They want to see us all fight is what they want to do. And I'm not going to do it.
Well, there's several people like that. So I know you keep saying this person, so you're only referring to.
No, it's several people. It's several.
Several.
It's not just
several.
one.
And they're on both sides. So I don't care what anybody says. Maybe they don't like the side word, whatever.
Mhm.
But there's people that are just constantly stirring up shit. Stirring up shit. Like I said, perfect example. I did trivia last night. I had like 80 to 100 people in my stream all night. I'm cool with that. But by God, as soon as you go on with drama, it's 250, 350, 400 people in your stream. So we know drama sells. If that's what you're looking to do, drama sells.
Right.
But if you're going to but did you see how disappointed? If you go back and read your chat, go back and look at the ones that were so disappointed when you laid your sword down with Laura. Go back and look at the ones. Pull up your video and read your chat, and you'll get a good idea of who the real shit starters are in this community.
Mm-hmm. It's several people. I have people from Laura's side attacking me, but this person, I think that, I hate to say their name, but there's so many people that have agreed with me on one particular person that may have done this account.
Alicia, I got news for you. You don't even know what a true attacking is. And I mean that honestly. You have no idea what it's like. None. Mm-hmm. So everyone that tells me how take my own advice, they have no idea what it's like to be a day in my shoes. Marissa, same thing. She's gone through it too. But you guys have no clue. And it's very easy to say.
I've been attacked in real life, though. I've been attacked.
Ignore at good 80% of all of it. 20% I don't ignore, but a good 80% I ignore all the time. And it just everyone that thinks they know, they don't. And you're getting upset over one account or like 2 trolls. You gotta have thicker skin than that. It's like you just have to. You can't get this upset over it.
I'm not. That's why I haven't been to it and commented under it and went off and gone on my channel and gone live. I took your advice.
Well,
I took your advice, but I got people texting me, you know, that are concerned, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to even be worried about it. I'm gonna bring Michelle up on my panel next week, and we're gonna fucking talk about it, and I might bring my attorney up.
John, I ignore 80% of it. You have no idea how many channels produce videos, how many chats are run. Trust me, John. If I didn't have people sending me stuff, I would never even know it existed. I literally ignore 80% of it.
Yeah. And that's what you have to do. I mean, I was ignoring it when I was getting attacked in real life, and this bitch was coming after me saying she wanted to cut my tongue out of my mouth. And then finally she went to jail, and I was at peace for 16 months. And then she came out of jail and she got help. And she was like, do you please forgive me? I'm sorry for going off on you all these years. I'm sorry for attacking you. She got diagnosed with mild schizophrenia. She's got 2 mental disorders. So I forgave her because I know that if I could do this, I could forgive her and move on. And we're friends on Facebook now. We were able to move past everything. If anybody looks at the report, they could tell that I made a comment on her report that a real customer wrote with her address, and that's why she came and attacked me.
well, I mean, if they're coming real life, that's one, that's one thing. But I personally am not gonna sit up in here and get upset, get my knickers in a knot because somebody's saying, this about me or that about me. I'm just not gonna. I can't spend my whole day. I can't spend my whole day worried about what people on the internet are saying about me. If it's affecting my income, then okay. But I don't really give a shit. I mean, some of these people I consider friends. Most of them I consider acquaintances. Most of them I consider them supporters because they actually support my stream. Certain few show up even when I'm not doing drama. That tells you who your real supporters are, is when you're not doing drama and they still come in your stream.
Oh yeah, they're going real life. Whoever did it went real life. And when I find out who they are, that's their ass.
But there's always going to be people that don't like you.
Of course.
There's always going to be people that do like you. That's pretty obvious. I mean, there's people that, no matter what some of these people do, they're still well liked. I'm sorry, but Lorraine is a freak. And anybody who thinks Lorraine isn't imagine Alicia going through what Laura goes through with that person. Have you ever seen her channel?
I have. I remember the days when Molly Golightly was attacked every day. Every day.
I agree.
There was like 10 videos made about her. She just went on. She was strong enough to go on and say, I'm going to have my channel. And I've studied the behavior of YouTubers with 100,000+ subs. And then some with the 500,000 sub count. You know what they do? Most of them don't go live. Most of them turn their comments on their videos. Most of them turn off things so they don't have to have communication with trolls.
Yep.
And that's what I think I'm going to do, because I don't want to deal with what I'm going through right now. I might throw on a chat maybe once a week, but I'm not going to this everyday thing, to where I have stuff that I want to do. I want to have a channel with real content is what I'm trying to say. Desiree D, how did Mandy dox me? She said my full name in her chat when me and her got into it about 9 months ago. And then everybody was saying it.
I don't know your name.
She did.
I mean, I know Alicia, but only because when you, Laura, Molly, Barbie, Oni, everybody called you Alicia. I have no idea who you are. And
Yeah.
I would never take the time to look you up unless you were fucking with me outside of YouTube.
Yeah, well, she knew my
Or
name, and then
if
she
you were
contacted the girl that wrote that report.
Or if you were so creepy that every chat you went in, you brought up my name. Every game you played, you brought up my name. You have a channel dedicated to nothing but to me. And then I might fucking try to find out who you are. Because I'm gonna figure out who's stalking me on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
But by the same token, I'm gonna find out who you really are.
Right.
Because
Well, you can come
not
on
not
Facebook.
not no, not you personally, but not everybody out there is Mandy Bell. Not everybody
Oh, I know
out
that.
there
I know
is 180. Not There are trolls out there that do nothing. They don't even know some of us. They just cause havoc because that's what trolls do.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Figure skating coach made a comment that I want to address. She said, Monkey Mar, I know it's her business, and I'm making a comment. She has a right to protect her business. The reason why I want to say that is because YouTube for me is also a business, and I have a right to protect it. So when I have all these assholes doing things that I've asked them not to do, it is extremely frustrating. And especially when people like Figure Skating Coach contribute, or used to contribute, I'll say, to all the hating and all the bashing and, the nonstop talking and being in chats. And I said previous, but people forget that some of us use YouTube as fun and some of us actually make good money at it. And I take Patreon very seriously. I take YouTube very seriously. And yeah, I have my drama channels that I joke around, but you just have to, everybody is protecting a business. You can't pick and choose what you think a business is and what someone else's business is not. That's all I'm saying. Remy D, why do you not stop? You don't like me. Don't watch me. Don't worry about my business. Don't worry about what I do. Move on. I say that to every hater. Just move on. Done.
Well, and that's like Laura's Patreon, constantly under attack. That is part of Laura's business. That is a source of income, is someone's Patreon.
This, and I get that.
And now what the fuck are you talking about?
But this photography is what I've done for 15 years. It's all I know.
Right. And if somebody is affecting it, then find out who they are 110% and take care of it.
Well, the sites that I'm a member of.
If Laura tried to go legal on everybody trying to affect her money, you're looking at hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Right. Oh,
I never saw Laura put your Facebook page on her live stream. I've never seen that.
I've gone after people.
Lie. Figure Skating Coach. It doesn't matter what you think someone's business is. A business is a business, and it applies cross-wide. Whether it's a business for Alicia, whether it's a business for someone you like or someone you don't like, doesn't matter. A business is a business, period.
I've invested close to 60 grand in my business. 60 grand on camera equipment, studios, backdrops, props, time, education, you name it. Over a 15-year span, about 60 grand altogether. And I have the equipment and education to prove it. So when I will do, if I have to come for somebody's throat, I will, to protect it.
Remy D, YouTube is a biz, LOL.
Yeah,
yes, Remy.
People make a living.
Do you know that there's creators out there that have 100,000 plus subs and have dollar Patreon, $100,000 a month? that these YouTube creators get.
And let me also state, there are creators out there that have, speaking of Patreon, that have 30, 40,000 subs that have less Patreons than I do. They have 50,000 subs. I saw one that had 80,000 subs that have 5 less Patreons than I do. So people need to leave my business alone.
Carla Marie, I agree with you. I don't think anybody should mess with someone's income. And that's what this person's trying to do. And when I find out who they are, I'm going to say it again, that's their ass. I have a good feeling I know who it is. All right. And when I find out, that's their ass. And I'm not going to let it go. I'm not. Anybody that knows me in my real life knows I will steadily stay on them and come after them until I win.
Sarah F., who cares how many Patreons you have, though? Nobody cares about how many. What people care about is the constant bashing of Laura's Patreon. So obviously there's people out there that care how many Patreons Laura has. Who is her Patreon? What's being said in her Patreon? Let's get into her Discord. Let's do this. Let's do that. Marissa has Patreon. That's her business, man. She can do that. If you want to pay Marissa to be a Patreon, then pay her. You get what you get. If you don't like what you get, then quit being a Patreon. But it is a business, and it's no different than attacking Alicia's photography business or Tawanda's, I'm not going to say what kind of business. People's livelihood should not be touched. And every time you attack Laura's Patreon, I would think twice about it. If I was going to become a Patreon, I would think twice about it, because all of the shit that I hear, I would be like, wow, I don't know if I want to be a part of Patreon or not. If this shit goes on, I am a Patreon. It doesn't go on. The shit you guys are out there hearing, it either went on with a certain little small group of people and they are now gone, or they're making up lies and it didn't go on in the first place. I am a Patreon. And I told Laura when I started Patreon, I'm going in 110%. If I find out there's creepy shit going on, I'm calling you out, because I don't do creepy shit. If I find out there's
my passcode, so that way she could just go strike the fuck out of these people. I don't really know what I did.
Trying like a criminal enterprise. Yeah, that's it. Okay, you keep believing this bullshit.
Who said that?
Psycho Hag. Laura ran her Patreon like a criminal enterprise. You keep believing that, Psycho. You keep listening to the liars that told you that. Be my guest.
Why in the world would anybody, these people that believe Laura could make somebody do something? Number one, those people are either very, very weak-minded, easily manipulated, and I've seen these people come out in full force. They're neither.
And none of this happened since they're gone. What does that tell you? There's a reason why nothing happens like that since these people left. There's a reason.
And you know what? Laura didn't come out swinging at ex-Patreons. She didn't come out, there's been Patreons that's actually left and still come into Laura's chat and are participating in conversations, whatever it is, whether it's drama or crime or whatever. So for just a little bitty group to be disgruntled, okay, you didn't have a good experience in Patreon. Move on. If I go out to eat at a restaurant and it sucks, I might talk about it for a day or two. I'm not going to spend 11 freaking months, 9 months, whatever, talking about how bad my experience was.
Like Tony does. Yeah, I know. Because that's what she does. She's bringing up how I put Marianne's mugshot up.
Well, you gotta know, Tawny is not a Laura people. Tawny stands on her own.
Well, Tony needs to understand that that was done 9 months ago, and we've moved forward. Find something new.
Right. Okay. So you're being held to you're getting your hand held to the fire for something you did 9 months ago.
Right.
Now imagine being Laura and having her hand held to the fire for something, some of the shit she didn't even do.
Mm-hmm.
And her hand is being held to the fire every single day.
I know.
Over
I feel
something.
sorry for it. I
Feel
do.
sorry for me. I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me. I'm just saying, put yourself in my shoes.
Same thing with Molly Golightly. They still bring up New Orleans. They still bring up, what she did with the Shanann thing. They bring up shit all the time.
Yeah, but
Yep.
she actually did shit. That's the difference.
Well, she didn't mean any harm when she was doing the Shanann thing. It's just, I think people take her too seriously. And I think she's more of a comedian than anything. I think she's more of a comedian than anything. That's just my opinion on her. You're not a comedian.
Well-
You're not meant to be funny, Laura.
Sarah, how about they all? I'm so tired of people saying I should stop defending. Why aren't you telling them to stop talking? It starts with the person doing it, not the person defending themselves. I'm so tired of hearing that.
Well, like I said, I joined Patreon, and ex-Patreon still say shit like, oh, you want to see what she had to say about you, the truth? No, I don't. I don't care what was said about me a year ago. I don't care if I was called the poorest bitch in town that dumpster dive. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I am an adult. I can move on from things. Just like Brian, I call him out on something and I move on from it. Brian is pretty good about calling somebody out on something and moving on from it.
Yeah, he does it once or twice and then he's done.
See, I can give credit where credit is due. But this harping on the same shit, man, it's and go in real life. And I'm sorry, not every freaking troll out there is Mandy Bell.
No, and I believe that. I believe that Mandy would not. I want to believe in my heart that Mandy's not behind this account. I want to believe that. I really do. I don't want to blame Mandy for everything. At one point, I really liked Mandy. At one point, but there's a lot of things now that she's saying I extorted her and all of that. That's not true.
I didn't hear the word extort.
No.
I heard the word threaten.
Blackmail.
Threatened, blackmailed. I might have said blackmailed. You can I don't know if I said it, but you can blackmail somebody without monetary terms or whatever. If you don't do this, I'm going to do that. That is emotional blackmail. If you don't do this, then I'm going to do that. I'm not saying you did that.
I told her that if she didn't quit talking, I was going to go legal. If that's considered blackmail, it's considered blackmail. I also told her if she didn't quit talking about the report, it would give life to it. And then I would have to bring Michelle up on my panel. So that way Michelle can explain how Mandy tried to reach out to her in real life. So if she wants to call that blackmail,
all I've seen Mandy Bell talk about in the last few days is how she wants to move on.
Well,
and
now
then she gets the blame for this Crazy Eyes account, which if you stop and think about who brought that Crazy Eyes account to your attention, it wasn't Mandy Bell.
It was actually Marissa. Okay. She sent me the link.
Now, how did Marissa come? I mean, does Marissa just surf she can if she wants, but does she just surf the web or the YouTube and say, oh, look what I found?
Somebody sent it to Marissa and then Marissa sent it to me. And Marissa would never, just to clear things up here, Marissa would never do anything like this.
Okay, so somebody sent it to Marissa and then Marissa sent it to you.
Yeah, and I know Mandy is not going to send a video link to Marissa.
So then that tells me that the smeller is the feller. And whoever sent that to Marissa knows more about it than Mandy Bell could ever know.
That's what I said.
No. I don't want to put,
I know you don't want to put it out there that Marianne sent it to, and trust me, we all know Marianne's the one that sent it to Marissa.
It was either Marianne or someone else that sent it to Marissa. But Marianne's been sending me everything they post because I guess she's looking out and she's trying to let me know what's going on.
Let me tell you how long Marianne will look out for you, okay? She'll look out for you long enough until she realizes that you're not mortal enemies with Laura or Mandy Bell. That's how long Marianne will look out for you. When she finds out you're not mortal enemies with Laura or Mandy Bell, then
I'm
she'll
not mortal enemies with anyone.
Okay, maybe I'm using the wrong words.
Yeah. I'm mortal enemies with people that are racist and that people that are, I can't even say that. I can't even say that. I don't hate. I don't hate anyone. I dislike people's actions, but I don't hate anyone.
Psycho Hag, no, you're an idiot and blind because it's not Mandy. It is so obvious not Mandy.
And maybe it's not, and I'm not saying that it's Marianne, but if you dig deep enough, you'll find out that it was the person that originally sent Marissa the link.
Kimmy
has more to do with it than Mandy Bell ever thought about doing. And I'm telling you, if it's, because I can promise you, I can't just go into YouTube and Google crazy eyes. I wouldn't even know to Google something like that or to put it in my search bar.
Pugs is a liar. Pugs did not send it to Marissa. I know who sent it to Marissa from Marissa. It was not fucking Pugs. Pugs, stop lying your ass off.
Well, wait. It could be. I'm not sure. But I'm not sure. If Pugs sent it to Marissa, then how did Pugs get it?
Maybe they both sent it.
Yeah, and Pugs went to Marissa yesterday and said that K Smalls made a video about Marissa being the potential person behind the account. See how information is misconstrued? Do you see that? That's a prime example. Marissa called K Smalls all pissed off last night. I mean, it's just a prime example of how the information gets all intertwined.
K Smalls, Mandy has trolled herself in the past, though. So has Brian St. John.
So is
Brian.
Mandy does videos. It's so obvious it's not Mandy. Just like when Mandy was slow burn, we knew exactly who it was instantly. It was so easy to figure out it was Mandy. That it was Mandy Lynn. It was so easy to figure out it was Mandy.
I haven't been to the account. I'm gonna be honest with you because I am not gonna give it what it wants. Okay. In the end, I mean, I just booked 13 new sessions this morning. This person, let them fuck around on YouTube. I don't give a fuck. So I have not been to the account once. I have not commented under the videos. I will not play any of the videos. I'm giving Marianne my passcode and account information to strike them. Because I'm not going to go to the fucking video.
Huh. Well, good luck handing out that kind of information to somebody. Sorry. But why would Mandy Bell strike her own content?
I think Mandy Bell struck it once. It came down from what she said. Then it was, you could strike an account and make it look like you're striking it if you have two different accounts.
Thank you, Baby Blues. Thank you.
So it's okay, though. This is what this person wants. They want to inflict fear. That's what they want, like a terrorist. They're no different than a terrorist on American soil. They want to inflict fear into a community by doing something so catastrophic. So what this person's doing is they're trying to inflict drama into the community and get everyone to talk. It's not working with me.
Well, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it's Mandy Bell because Mandy has done this in the past, because that would be like me saying, oh, it's Brian because Brian has done this in the past. I don't think it's Brian. I don't think it's Mandy Bell. I think it's somebody that just wants to keep shit stirred.
I think it's someone that is a known troll that has had several different troll accounts that enjoys attacking people.
And then when Laura played it, everybody missed her total fucking point about what she was even. It didn't have anything to really do with you or Mandy. It was like, I get dogged all the time for saying shit like this. And this is out there in the universe. Somebody sent that to Laura. Laura didn't go and find it. I didn't see what the big deal was about it. I really didn't. I saw, I mean, all I heard was a 2 or 3 minute clip of you saying, you know, you were recording some shit because some people were coming for you or whatever. They were coming at you. Well, I got news for you. If somebody's coming at me, I'm going to record their shit too.
No, I didn't record their voice. I recorded all their lives and every single one of their videos.
It's not about being on the Love Mandy train. Daya Perini saves the day. It's not about being on this Love Mandy train. It's about not jumping on a hate train.
Okay, so Hag is Marianne. It's more than obvious.
I don't record like voice calls. And when me and Diane were on the New Orleans thing and talking to the stripper, I had to put my mic to the phone on speaker because I don't know how to do that. I had to screencast it so that way we could record it, because she don't know how to voice record and I don't know how to voice record. So I don't record people. There's no reason for that. There's no reason to voice record anyone. But do I record lives? Do I record actual videos? Yes, I do. If I feel that it has to be necessary, yes, I do. And during that time when me and Marianne were at battle and I had Barbie in my ear every fucking night, crying, hysterically crying, working up Emod because she was crying so much, that is when I started recording, because we were building a case for Barbie.
And let me clear something up here to all these people. Mandy is not my friend. I am not connected to Mandy. It's called being an adult. And just because you're not jumping on a hate train or jumping on this bashing bandwagon mob mentality that some of you guys have to have in order to survive, doesn't mean that you're besties or scissoring with somebody. It's called being an adult. Maybe you should try it.
There's a big difference between jumping on the love boat and hopping on the hate train. I'm not on a Mandy love boat, but I'm not going to jump on a Mandy hate train. I'm not going to do that to anyone. I'm not going to do it to you, Alicia, if it was happening to you. I never did it to Molly. I've had my own personal feelings about Marissa. I've laughed at some of her shit. Some of her shit I think is just crazy. But I felt bad for Marissa when she was up there on Dianan's panel fucking bawling like that. I have a heart.
Right.
You know, I don't jump on hate trains. I'm not going to conform to someone else's beliefs. So if you see me in Mandy's chat being civil, then I get to do that. If somebody's in Brian's chat being civil to him, I'm not going to come over here and say, oh, look, so-and-so's on the Brian love boat. No, it's not. That's ridiculous. Right. There's hundreds of thousands of us out here. if we all sat around and sang Kumbaya fucking Ya, what would we talk about? But this, that's like the Laura hate train. People are actually being treated differently because they won't jump on it. And I'll give you a perfect example.
Hate train.
Makeup Mobster. Makeup Mobster is being treated differently by people that have supported her, that have been her YouTube friends. But now she's being treated differently because she won't participate. And trust me, it's not because her and Laura are besties.
Mm-hmm.
It's because she's thinking for herself.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen Makeup Mobster call anybody out for being a Marissa supporter, but that's what they tried to flip on her. All of a sudden they're like, oh, Makeup Mobster's trying to tell us where we can go. And no, she's not. She's just telling you what she's not going to do. She's not telling you what to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. We're all individuals. We're all at different levels of maturity in our lives. Some people are going to be less mature than others, no matter how old they are in years. But, I'm not going to say, oh, that account belongs to Mandy, because I don't have a fucking clue who it belongs to. I'm not going to be one of these ones that 3 months down the road, it comes out that it wasn't Mandy. And now somebody's got a right to do all kinds of videos about me because did I call out Slow Burn? I sure did. I did it publicly. Why? Because I felt confident it was Mandy. In my opinion, there was no denying Slow Burn was Mandy. Stop, guys.
This doesn't even look like Mandy's type of editing.
No. Mandy's very good with videos. She's very good at editing.
Yeah.
For somebody that says she only uses her phone, to do all of this, she's very good at it.
Right.
And that's with a lot of creators. Marianne is very good at videos.
Somebody that's personally attacking me.
It sucks that the videos that she does are all, hate on somebody.
It makes Mandy look bad. It makes Marianne look bad. It makes me look bad. They even talk, I think, about Laura's Patreons from what someone told me. So it makes 4 of us look bad. And when I find them, that's their ass. That's all I'm going to say.
That's their ass. I said, that's cool. If somebody's affecting your money, you have every right.
Oh, they're not affecting my money, because now what I'm going to do is go to my Facebook page and let everyone know. All my legal friends, all my clients, all my regular friends, and everyone will know what's up. I'm going to let my clients know that I'm being attacked on YouTube. So that way, if somebody thinks they could pretend to be a client and write a negative report, I'll own them. I'm not going to put up with this shit.
Well, you were best friends with Mandy. Come on. Now you're on this hate train because everybody else is? Really? I would never do that to my ex-best friends, people that I trusted. Even the ex-Patreons, you don't see me do it to. I just can't imagine doing it to somebody. Like, for real. You guys are so into this mob mentality that it's sick.
Can you unblock Marianne? That way she could say something?
Fuck Marianne.
Oh.
Well, I will unblock Marianne the next time, but I'm really actually getting ready to get off here.
I wanted to thank you for giving me a platform to speak. I actually have to go to work now. But thanks, Laura. And I just want people to know my sword's down. I'm not going to fight with anyone. I don't want to give these trolls what they want. And I have a good feeling I know who it is. It was kind of put in my ear earlier this morning. And 2 other main creators agreed with me. So I have to just prove it's her. So I'm not talking about Mandy either, or Marianne.
Here's my thing. If you decide to do your channel in a different direction with your photography and all that, mark my words, you'll see Republican Ash is going live, you all. Okay. You'll see who actually supports you and for what reasons.
Right. Yeah.
And if it's only, 2 or 300 people, then okay, then that's 2 or 300 people that do it for all the right reasons, not all the wrong reasons. And there can still be some drama, but these people have really, everybody has got to quit going real life on each other.
Cora,
It's not
Cora,
cool.
Cowgirls is Kiki. It's
And
more-
just a heads up, I have the resources, the tools to track an IP address down a lot quicker on the outside of YouTube than on YouTube. It's very hard to do it here. But on the outside of YouTube, that was how I was able to nail Michelle on the report. So whoever
Well-
thinks they can come in my real life and fuck with me, I will find you. And I will not go easy on you. Just like she went to jail for 16 months, I will fucking nail someone to a cross if they attack me in real life off of here, thinking they slick from a fake name account. Here, it's a little bit harder. The security here is like military grade. But it doesn't mean that their records can't be subpoenaed, because this is defamation, it's slander, and it's not good, So we're going to do what we got to do. I don't want to see anyone get attacked like this. And it's just fucked up when it's somebody, when everything was kind of going okay. And then I just feel it's out of jealousy, and they just want to inflict some craziness into the community. They want to see us fight. They want to see us all fight, y'all. So why give them what they want? Why?
I'm not gonna, that's like I'm not gonna sit here and say Hot Brow is Kiki. Laura believes it's Kiki. A couple other people believe it's Kiki. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's Kiki, but I can tell you that Kiki has built her channel off of nothing but hate for Molly Golightly and now Laura. That's all her channel has ever been, is just pure hate for Molly and Laura. And if that's what you want to watch, then go for it. But I don't want to watch pure hate on anybody. I wouldn't sit and watch somebody constantly go in on Brian every single day of the week. I wouldn't watch it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, when people get on their platforms and they say, fuck this, fuck her, she's this, she's that, that's no big deal. But when you fucking go real life, you're asking for it. Like people, I don't think anybody should be contacting anybody's spouses. I don't think anybody should be contacting anybody's jobs.
No, I don't either. I don't think
that is a reason to go legal, though. I will do that. That's when it's worth it to set an example over someone. Just like the cop calls. If you're calling the cops on people for kicks, you need to have an example set out of you. That person should go legal.
Is Alicia's cutting in and out. Laura, can you hear me?
I can hear both of you fine.
Yeah, so I mean, I may go live about this later, but I'm not going to be bringing you up. My sword was officially put down yesterday because I know that people thrive off of this shit, and I know what they're trying to do. Whoever's doing it wants me to attack Mandy. They want me to go after Mandy. I hope Mandy's listening. Mandy, it's not you. Okay? I don't want to attack Mandy. I really don't. I'm upset with her because sometimes she just elaborates on the truth. I would never extort her. First of all, I know extortion is a crime. I would never do that. And blackmail can be considered a crime. So I didn't blackmail her. I threatened her. It's a big difference. So, I mean, it's the first thing I wanted to tell her is that I'm not against her. And I don't want people to think that I'm trying to attack her. I don't. I really don't. I'm going to go live in 5 minutes, and I might, talk about it a little bit. I just got to watch what I say, because now I am going to go after him. All right.
We're going to. All right. No problem. Yes, Ballet Babe. You too, Alicia. Ballet Babe, we did trivia last. Look, the truth. Lord, call me in after this live, please. I don't know how to call you, Monkey Mar. But I am going to get off here. We did do trivia the other night. We had a good time last night. It was just a handful of us, but it was still a good time. And I'm trying to hook up with Christy Andrews to do some true crime trivia. And there's still going to be some drama. There's still going to be some drama. But people quit going real life. People leave each other's business alone. Hello, Gingerlock's mom. People quit attacking Laura's Patreon. People quit investing so much of your life into one creator. You're wasting your talents, man. You really are. And that's when you become freaky, in my opinion. Monkey Mar, I'll give you my cell number. Oh, yeah. But I am going to get off here. Yeah, study up, Litmus. Laura, you still here?
I'm here. I was checking email.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Blue Girl.
But like I said, you don't like Laura, don't watch her. You don't, but let's quit pointing our fingers saying, this one is this one is that one. No, man, we don't know. We don't know who all these people are. These could just be freaking trolls that are just trolling to be trolly. I usually ignore the trolls. That's just me.
I ignore them. But just like Ash always knows who I am, it just kind of people have patterns. It's a steady pattern. Misbehaving emailed me now.
I hear people contradict what they say minutes apart. It's so frustrating. Nobody is aware of what they say on here. That causes trouble, especially threats. John, I would love to have you come up on my panel one night. Like I said, I got to get off of here today. But I would love to have you come up on my panel one night because you seem like you're pretty level-headed. The truth is your real name, Marissa. No, Dice, it is not. You seem like you're pretty level-headed. You seem like you don't bend one way or the other. So I'd love to have you come up on panel one night, John. You don't have to cam up. You can put you a little avatar up there or whatever. But like I said, man. All right, John, cool. Yeah, you can call me Ash. Just wait just a little bit. But like I said, man, quit going after people's personal. Don't go after their addictions. Don't go after their children. Don't go after their incomes. Don't go, you want to sit on your panel and do some jabbing here and there. Oh, it's all good, clean fun. But come on, man. Leave people's families, their children, leave it all. That's just freaky. Okay. Hence the name of my live stream. That's freaky. Yes, John, I look forward to having you on my panel. And we don't always agree on everything, John, but you do seem pretty level-headed. And you don't bend one way or the other. Right. Or judge how bad of a mother they are. Yes, I agree, Republican Ash. Every time Laura doesn't give her child, they walk into the stream. And not just Laura, I'm sure, but every time one of Laura's kids walk into her stream and say, can I have something? And Laura says no, 5 videos go up. Laura wouldn't give her kids a Gatorade. So let's just quit picking on each other's personal life. You want to pick on their YouTube behavior. Don't pick at their personal life, man. But I'm gonna
life. They're wrong. So you know what I mean? While my kids are wonderful, who's taking care of their kids?
Well, I don't like to get into the kid conversation. I mean, it's not my business who's taking care of someone's kids.
What
I
about
know you.
the cake?
I know.
That
Oh,
was
I think
unbelievable. That was like
yes,
the sickest thing
yes,
I've
it was.
ever seen.
For somebody to sit and make fun of a child's birthday cake, a cake in which their mother took the time and baked them a cake, and for it to be the joke of these game nights and chats and everything else. But it's okay for Laura to do that, to talk about kids and go real life plus everything else. Give me a break, Tracy. Okay, Hot Brows, would you like to tell me when Laura has ever commented on one of your children without first being attacked about her kids? Hot Brows? Because I think you're about ready to give yourself away. Would you like to tell me when Laura's ever gone real life? When Laura's ever called the cops on anybody? When Laura's ever called CPS on anybody? When that's real life shit. When Laura's ever attacked your income? That's real life shit. Would you like to show me that? Because I sure would like to address it with Laura if you can show me where that's happened.
That's how I know you, Kiki.
It's not a sense of humor, Hot Brows. Okay, you know, somebody goes into a stream and says, man, that cake was like atrocious. And okay, but now it becomes a big joke. Now it's like in game nights and just like Laura's bottom teeth, you know. Laura, do you want this person to come on?
Who?
Hot Brows.
Yeah, bring them on.
Because they're wanting a link.
Bring them on.
Well, I was getting ready to get off here, but okay. Hot Brows, it probably won't last long, but okay, I'll give you a link. I don't know what I'm going to do if they moon me.
I agree, Sarah. Thank you.
Okay, there you go, Hot Brows.
Tawanda.
I know. If it happens, I'm just going to go totally.
Just keep your hand on the button.
Being there. Sorry about the cake. I wasn't attacking her son. It was a jab at Laura, tit for tat and all. Laura, you say horrendous stuff about me.
You are vile. You are vile. Nobody went tit for tat with you. Nobody even talks about you. You are a vile human being there. Please do not ever address me again. Speak to me again. Speak about me again. I think you are a vile human being. Please carry on with your bad self.
Being there, it might not have been, it got to the point, it was way over the top, okay? It was way over the top. It wasn't just tit for tat. It was way over the top. It was a child's birthday cake that their mother.
Human being. She is not, I'm not accepting her apology. She can move on. Done. Do not speak about me. Do not talk about me. Keep my name out of your mouth. You are a vile human being.
It was a child's birthday.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
Hello?
That's it.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Ash. You're
Laura,
not
can you
Hot
hear me?
Brows.
I can hear
No,
you.
no, I swear to God, no, I'm not. Laura, I'm sorry. The reason why I'm going up, okay, this person named Miss Priz or something, Laura, have I ever trashed your kids? Tell them how much I love your kids. Don't I love your kids?
You've never said anything about my kids.
But don't you know that I love your kids, right?
Okay.
Laura, are you serious? You know how much I care about them. You know, I gave
Didn't I give Dayton $5 for his birthday?
Yes, you did.
Didn't I give Sage some money before?
I'm sure you have in the past, yeah. But what does it matter?
They're accusing me of talking shit about your kids. Have I ever talked shit about your kids?
Not that I know of, no. I don't know. But as far as I know,
I've never heard Republican ass talk about your children, Laura, ever.
never thought she had either. Miss Price said she didn't say about my kids, said about me.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, me and Laura have talked shit to each other. What and what? Forget about it. It's over. We're not even fighting anymore. Are you done? You want us to fight again? Why don't you fight with me? Fucking A, man. Seriously, I'm so tired of these people wanting to fight. I'm sorry,
Well,
Tracy.
No, that's okay. This is what we were talking about, Ash. People are going to troll you. It's what they're gonna do.
That's not no damn troll. That's a human that has mental problems.
Well, I mean, I guess you could say that behind everybody.
Yeah, and then Baby Blues is reminding me back in the past about 1A and all that. Dude, get over it. It's in the past. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, Tracy. I'm pissed, okay? And I gotta go because I'm gonna lose my shit.
Okay, well, I don't want you to lose your shit.
All right. Bye, Laura. Take care. And I'm sorry for your loss again. I'll check up on you later on.
Okay, bye, Ash. Like I said, I'm getting off. It doesn't look like Hot Brows is coming up anywhere. I don't even know who Hot Brows is. I don't usually let somebody on panel that I don't know who they are, just because of I don't want to get porned. But I'm getting off here, guys. Like I said, I want people to quit being so freaky. And when I say freaky, quit focusing so much on one human being. I don't care if it's Laura. I don't care if it's Mandy Bell. I don't care if it's Brian. I don't care if it's Ben. Quit being freaks. That's what freaks do. You want to take your jabs at people, take them and move on.
Jenna, do you know the backstory? Probably not. And honestly, I don't care if you know the backstory or not. Gina, it's a waste of breath.
Jenna, you don't know everything between Laura and being there. So, being there's pulled her stunts here on YouTube too. And I'm definitely not going down that rabbit hole today. And being there, what about the things? Okay, I'm not going there. I can't do this today, Laura. I've been on here way too long. I got real life to do. I'm not going there. Being there, I've told you this before. I wish you well. I wish you a peaceful, painless life. I do. But I've seen some things that you have done also being there. But I'm not going down this rabbit hole today. It's just not going to happen. I don't have time.
Being there where Vinny has what I have, but two different things, it doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I have my opinion. Send me the papers. Show me then. I don't care what Vinny G says. He's not my leader. If you want me to believe you're dying, send me papers. Let me see them. Because, sorry, I stick to my, and if you really are dying, I'm not saying you are or you're not. But if you really are dying, then guess what? You should really think to be nicer to people who have done nothing wrong to you. Talking about a cake that I made for my son for weeks. I mean, for days. Sorry, not weeks. For days. Saying all this horrible shit. You know what? My son loved that cake. I don't care how fucking stoned you were. It's no excuse. Being there, you need to leave me the fuck alone. Not I need to leave you alone. You're the one that needs to leave me alone. I don't talk about you at all.
John says do a live stream once a week called Freak of the Week and expose a troll who is harassing, bullying, and threatening people. Good idea, John. Good idea. Good idea. Being there, like I said, I wish you the best. You've done some things on here that I absolutely, totally do not agree with at all. So, but that's okay. I'm sure I've done things on here that you don't agree with too.
A 5
But
minutes of chat, that's a blatant lie. Blatant lie. But you know what, being there, your 5 minutes of chat is more than I ever gave to you. And that's 5 minutes of chat in one day, 5 minutes of chat another day, a bunch of lies another day, a bunch of lies another day, another lie here, another lie there. It goes on and on. So being there, you come to me. I've never gone into your streams. I've never gone into streams where you are. I've never talked about the things you've done to your kids. So do me a favor, shut the fuck up about me, and I'm not going to say it again. And if people don't like the fact that the way I talk to her, oh well, she needs to shut up about me. Plain and simple.
all right. Well, like I said, I'm not going down that rabbit hole. Laura, are you going live tonight?
I don't know.
All right. Well, I was going to promote it, but I'm just going to say Laura doesn't know if she's going live, so just look for your notifications. I think Science Girl said she was going live. I think Republican Ass said she's going live. Leave kids out of it, man. Leave people's families out of it.
Exactly right. And Elle, thank you, because you're 100% right.
But all right, Laura, I'll talk to you in a little bit.
All right.
Okay, John, we're gonna work on that freak of the week thing, me and you, and see you guys around the tube. Bye.